The time has arrived. The college football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We had a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
They're going to the air on the first play. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a handoff. He finds some space. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, and that's shot to the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's the handoff. Oh, what a move. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. With the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. That's how you finish a play. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Looking downfield. Caught with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down his ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Touchdown, Sooners. They continue to roll up the score.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people...
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter, working with the lead. It's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. They are pouring it on now.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. Well, they go to their blitz package there. That time the linebacker gets home.
I love the zone blitz here by this defensive coordinator because I think it created confusion and hesitation by the quarterback. The blitz is coming. A lot of times you see man coverage behind that, but instead they drop in the zone. The quarterback didn't have anywhere to...
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.